Welcome back. I'm Black. He's Mel Gibson. This is Black and Red's official Mad Max Road Fury Road
Just like
movie review. Shit. Go ahead, rate it.
Yeah, I watched it.
Well,
And it. I have to qualify this because it was a very good action movie. It's action packed. Like it's 2 hours long. I'd say hour and a half, pure action, if
That's
not
right.
more. 75% of the movie is pure action.
go ahead. I'm waiting for the score.
I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10, and I'll tell you why. The action was top notch, but there's literally no character development in this movie. What do we know about Mad Max, Tom Hardy's movie? What do we know about him? Can you name anything?
Yeah.
They do like crazy flashbacks of him seeing like kids
He's
and
weird.
people he used to know, but we don't learn anything about why does he know them, what happened. There's no cutback scenes.
Okay. They died while he was trying to protect them. He used to be a police officer.
Trying to protect.
Okay.
No, they don't say any of that stuff. You're talking about the old Mel Gibson ones.
No.
You can't compare. You can't reboot it.
That's what they said in
give
the
me
intro.
plot from the other ones.
That's what they said in the intro. Pay attention, man.
The intro when they didn't show anything, it just starts. And I'm supposed to be like, oh, I know this guy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so there's really you don't really find anything about why Tom Hardy's doing what he's doing as Mad Max. Then you got Charlize Theron as Imperator Furiosa. You don't know what you find out what she wants to do, but you don't know any of her backstory. It's like, why else then she get to change her tune? She's pretty old to just change her mind on these things.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not really committed to these two characters we're supposed to be like with.
Okay.
So I don't really care what happens to them, but the action's good. It's a little. Sometimes I think if you're like an older person, I think it can be a little much because they're really jumping around fast. I got a bit of a headache myself. I watched it at night. It was rough, but the action was on point. It was a solid. It's solid. It's definitely the type of movie that if you're gonna watch it, I definitely recommend seeing this movie in theaters because at home it's not gonna have anywhere near the effect that you'd have in theaters because it's 100% relying on its action scenes to get by. There's no plot to really speak of.
No need. No need.
But with that, I'll throw it to you so you can explain the plot and
I ain't got time to
give you a high score.
I ain't got time to explain that.
Please explain it to me.
8.5.
Whoa!
Best movie
Yeah.
of the year. Action packed.
Standards are low for Black.
Best movie of the year. Action packed.
Explain to me what our main characters. What does our main character want to do?
Action, all the way. Perfect summertime movie.
What's our main character's? What is he trying to accomplish? Explain that to me. What is driving our main character? We don't know anything about the guy. He's the main character of the movie. You see, you're relying on he used to be a cop. You're thinking the Mad Max Mel Gibson one.
Action.
Where the whole first movie is he loses his family when he's a cop.
Yep.
The second movie, he's defending a village of actual decent folks from basically what's the equivalent of these bad guys in this one. But in this case, who is he defending? He doesn't really want to go with
anything.
What does he stand for?
He stands for surviving. He's trying to
He's not very good
survive
at
it. Best movie of the year. 8.5. 8.5.
You gotta qualify that just based on action. Lower your standards accordingly.
No, that movie is trust me, go see that movie. You'll get to an 8.5 or higher. Promise. Besides Red.
It's not
8.5. It is that good. It is the best movie
There's no plot in the whole
of the
movie.
year.
There's no plot.
What do you mean there's no plot?
There's no plot. It's the stupidest plot.
I don't
They
think
go. Wait till we go. Wait till let me know what I give it. Makes no sense.
it made no sense.
Yeah, they spend the first half of the movie doing something, and they completely reverse course for the second half.
That's because the plan was to get to somewhere. When they got there, it was busted, so you have to go back.
I think you're spoiling at this point.
Whatever, man. It's time to spoil. I give my score. So stop watching it because you're gonna go see it, and then come back and let us know what you think.
It really doesn't matter. You can't spoil this movie because there's nothing to spoil. It's action movies. I can't say a car explodes here, a car explodes here.
There's a lot
can't
of
spoil an
cars.
action movie that has no plot. I can tell you point A to point B, and it would take like 2 minutes.
That movie is great.
Tom Hardy for most of it just grunting.
Because he's
He
a
doesn't say
frustrated
much.
man. No,
Doesn't say much.
he's a man of many actions, less words.
But he's not really putting in a lot of work. He's relying on a
He's
lot
not
of
putting a lot of work.
Not really. They kind of just killed themselves. A lot of these guys are crazy. They're witness.
These suicidal bombers, kamikaze.
I feel like we needed a lot. I needed a lot more information on
You
the
don't
cult
need all
the guy
that.
was in.
It's a
why did they capture Tom Hardy? Why did they know to go after him? What was he doing by himself? They captured Tom Hardy in this movie at the very beginning. I wanted to know what was he doing by himself. He had his own car, and he's just out on the road, and they capture him. And then somehow they know he's a universal blood donor.
That's right.
That's how it starts.
Yeah.
And that's about the most plot development you get by the first 5 minutes.
Until you get straight action.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Which is fine. But I can't give a movie a higher score than like 7.5. That has no plot, no character development.
No character development.
Has no character development. What is he? Where is he at the end of the movie?
Furiosa developed a lot throughout that movie. Watch that movie, man.
No. So her plan was to steal away 5 girls. What about all the other poor people living there? She wasn't like doing it for. She wasn't out here for everybody. She was just like, we're gonna escape. After she spent how many years being an imperator, which seemed to be like some sort of lieutenant.
Yeah,
she would be killing people for how many years? And we didn't see any of that.
She seemed like she was
all supposed to like her.
Yeah, it's supposed to like her. She's definitely one of the heroes of the
movie. Did they even explain how she's missing her arm? Did they even explain that?
Off. Doesn't matter. But
they didn't even explain that. That's one of our main characters. We don't even know how she lost her arm.
Oh my god.
We don't know anything about these characters.
You want so much minute details.
Like, I'd sell for any detail.
It doesn't matter.
Tell me anything about them.
Doesn't matter.
The favorite color, anything. I'll sell for anything. This movie, they don't tell me anything. There's only really 2 characters, main characters, and I still don't know anything about either of them.
No need.
At the end, it seems like he's just wandering off. Where's he wandering off to?
It's like straight water world, man. You deliver him to dry land, and you're like, I'm out of here.
No,
I don't like this.
See,
I don't really like
the
this.
movie begins, and I'm thinking, I was agreeing. I thought it was like, I was like, okay, so Charlize Theron's taken. She steals the warlords. I don't even know if I call him a warlord because we haven't seen him killing him. He's just the leader of their little
cult.
He owns the water, so whatever. He owns the water. He's the man. He's the mayor. She's taken his 5 attractive young females, stolen them wives, and she's trying to go to the green space, where she was born, which was like
30 minutes away.
Yeah, which was like a day's drive. I'm like, here we go, water world. We're about to get in the course of this movie. We're about to get to an oasis or just like a nice rainforest, and I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be terrible. And we get to the place she wants to go, and it's a desert. So I'm like, how is this even? It's like she's not that old to where there's now no people. There's only like 5 people left from her clan, and there's no water or anything like this. Seems like things happen very quickly here. It's escalated quickly here, much quicker than nature would indicate. But her plan was to just keep going west or something, and then Max stops them and is like, no, let's turn around. After they spent the whole first half of the movie escaping the whole cult crew. And this guy he's got like everybody out there spending all his oil, all his resources to try to get these 5 women back. I'm very confused on what's going on in this world.
Because the reason he wants those ladies or the
I get why he wanted them, but it's just like that's a poor leader. You're using all your resources. You got a bullet town. He's got a gas town. He's brought everyone out. It's like, is there no other people in this world? Because this is the good time to attack
take over like
their waterland. Because so halfway through they decide, oh, we can't. There's nothing for us. So we're gonna turn back and we're gonna go back where we started from because he's left it undefended.
That's right.
Because they're gonna go through a canyon. It's like, really?
What? Yeah.
You think he's gonna leave his water undefended?
He did.
But he wouldn't do that.
It doesn't matter.
The water's the basis. They're in a desert. The water is the only resource you need. He turns the pump on. All the people wait for it. He's not gonna leave that
he's not gonna leave that. Was throwing the spams.
He's not gonna leave that unguarded. And that's what they sell us on. He's left it unguarded. He's brought all his men out, and it's like, let alone it's like, where's everyone else? You tell me he's got the only little holdout? Because I see his crew all go out. I'll take his water real fast.
I would too.
But there's none of that. They don't explain what's going on. The action, like I said, it's a very solid action movie. But I can't give a movie that has no character development that high of a score. It's like, you got it.
Oh.
I don't have ADD or ADHD. If you have ADD, I think you'd love this movie. You would love this movie. It's like, it doesn't give you a chance to think about what's going on. I had to go out of my way to think, why is this happening? Why aren't they telling me anything?
No need. Need.
I'd like them to. If they make a sequel out of this, I will be amazed. It's like, really?
They will.
But is it gonna pick up right where until left off? There's no story to be made.
Mad Max Wasteland.
Oh, if it's just him by himself, there's gonna be no dialogue in the whole movie.
It's a good movie. The acting.
Explain to me how.
Oh boy.
The guys. So the leader's got a cult of guys.
Bring me the questions.
They got no hair. They're all painted white the same. But then their big thing is they're going to Valhalla.
Yeah, it's like a Viking folklore.
I get that, but so they want to be witnessed before they die, but they all look the same.
What do you mean?
They all what's the whole witness thing when they all have the same exact attire? They're wearing no shirt. They're all wearing white paint, bald, but black eye paint.
Okay. One part of the movie, if you were paying attention, they could identify each other. They say, hey, they go by names. They call each other a certain name.
I get that, but it's not.
They could easily identify.
But you can't tell me as if we were individuals, and then all of us dress the same.
No, it's your action that gets into Valhalla.
No, but that makes it. Explain this to me, okay? So they want to be witnessed.
Yes.
And when they die for no reason, basically it's like witness. They shoot paint at themselves and then they die.
No.
Because the guy kept trying to do it. And he was unsuccessful. So it's like, don't tell me he wasn't trying to die because he kept going witness. And
when you tell somebody to witness, you carry out an act that's going to cost your life.
Yeah.
That
it seemed like a jihad to me, and it was bad jihad.
It's whatever, jihad or a kamikaze. But the thing is, if you have a witness, that way you have somebody to tell your story.
That's the thing. So, but you're trying to go to Valhalla. Why do you need someone who's alive to witness? You're going to Valhalla. Naturally, you think Valhalla witnessed you doing it, and then you get in.
It's not for the Valhalla that you have a witness. You have the witness for the present, for somebody to tell your story. Valhalla is already worded based on your death, the way of your dying.
Stupid colon.
It's
no way it picks up.
It's
no
great.
Way it
These guys are like in
They weren't getting any women. They weren't getting any women. This guy was hoarding all the women for himself. There's no way that cult takes effect.
No.
He was old and he was weak.
He was busted.
His son
was
huge. I'm like, why is he so big? I want to know what diet he was on because he was a big muscular guy.
Breast milk, man.
No, you can't drink enough breast milk to be as big as that guy.
Did you see that lady's breast?
They had some big ladies.
Oh man!
But he was a big fella for a wasteland environment. He was on some juice.
Movie.
Nah, I can't agree with that. But I will say that people in the theater loved it. They clapped afterwards. But I can't support a movie being that good when it has no sense of what it's doing.
So you felt
I could have written that movie in about a day.
Well, yeah.
Because no one read that and said why. It was like, no, it's great. Let's do it. ADD. Straight action scene.
Like in the beginning, I started getting a headache because of all the
it was terrible. I got a headache. I literally got a headache.
But it was not. It was.
You cut out like half the action. You give me a plot. Now we're in business. Instead, they gave me just all action. All action.
Hollywood's been drowning from great action.
You got your great action. That's what they've been missing.
You got your great action.
We've been living off of great plots. That's what we've been getting for years.
You got some great action, and the acting is good. You check out the acting.
The acting's good. Based off what? Tom Hardy doesn't speak in this movie
because he's acting.
His acting is not doing anything. He can speak, but he chooses not to.
Furiosa was also. I mean, if you didn't feel anything for her, man, you're crazy.
Why would I care about Charlize Theron?
You're crazy.
I don't care. I don't know anything about her.
You're crazy, man.
All I know about her is that she's a turncloak.
Classic.
She's a turncloak.
Okay.
What, are you going to deny that? She spent how many years, 40 years of her life being with this squad, and then she's going to turncloak on them.
She was sold into slavery.
As a child.
Yeah.
And then she waited till she's old. She's not 20 years old. 30 years. She's a general in this squad. And now she's turncloak. Not for a good cause. Just to free 5 girls. Not to better the community as a whole. Which are all poor and starving. Nope. She doesn't worry about them. She's like, oh, we're going to peace out. Then I'm supposed to think she's a hero?
Yeah.
No, she's out for herself. I respect, but I'm not going to say you call you a hero. And Tom Hardy couldn't be bothered. He barely could care less. He barely cared about anyone else in the movie. Barely.
I'm all for that.
But that's not a hero.
You got 2 people that's not supposed to be heroes. All they want is self, and what they do at the end.
Not much.
Liberate the town.
No, we don't know that. They got back to the town. What happened then? Because there was only water there. How are they going to manage the situation?
They're not.
They're not good leaders.
They're gonna waste that water.
They're not good leaders. We've seen them in action leading, but not good leaders.
They're gonna waste that water.
Not leaders of men.
Eat all the trees. Desert land.
It's a good action movie, but
it's the best action movie that's out. It's one of the best movies out so far. You will enjoy it. Trust me. Trust me.
I'm gonna disagree. I'll have to say go see it, but I wouldn't. I think it's getting too much hype at this point. If you're giving it 8.5, other people give it that high. That's not that kind of ballpark. It's not that good a movie.
It's an 8.5.
It really has no character development. They go a lot of time without even like actual full sentences. People just grunt and witness. There's not. It's like it goes like 30 minutes at a time without people speaking it. You think they were speaking different languages? They don't use a lot of dialogue.
What do you say? It's like what?
It's
I like it. I like it. I was not on drugs or nothing, but I still
Oh yeah,
like
you
it.
definitely like it more if you're on drugs. It's a little bit psychedelic,
But
at parts. It was a trip, that's for sure. I don't know why they couldn't make it 30 minutes longer. It's like
And develop a
movies are
story?
now afraid to go longer than 2 hours. It seems like everything's 2 hours. Like what happened to 2.5 hour movies, 3 hour movies?
I don't know. I like
Could you
this.
make it 30 minutes longer? You give me some backstory, then I might be up there with the 8.5. But the story they delivered in 2 hours, I couldn't be bothered. I didn't care about the bad guy. I didn't really care. He was sick and old, so I felt kind of sorry for him. He had to have the oxygen thing.
They all had this.
help him.
I like the mask.
I can't really be against him that much. He's kind of dying, so I don't really feel like.
I like the movie, man.
I wasn't rooting for Tom Hardy. He was not.
I like him.
He wasn't doing anything that made me feel inspired to be part of his squad.
I like him.
I don't know.
I like them all. I like all the characters. It's nice. I like it.
How you could like the characters? A lot of characters you don't find anything out of.
I like it.
You liked all the why did there need to be 5 wives?
I have no idea.
That just seemed like there was a lot of them. Why do I have to? And then they did a love story with one of them. It's like really.
I think it was the.
That was like one of the only plots they developed is the one guy who turns cloak and the redhead lady. I'm like, I still know nothing about Tom Hardy and Charlize Theron, but I know more about these two, and they're just side characters.
Hey man, I like it. I like all the characters. I like the story. I like the development of the characters, even though you don't think there's any.
I liked when the main wife got killed.
Oh.
She was pregnant. Didn't see that coming.
She got the business.
She got hit by a car and was dead. I was like, wow, that's surprising.
I like it, but go check it out at AMC. Let me know what you think.
Yeah, I mean, definitely.
If you're in the
like action
ballpark
movies.
of Red, let me know because I need to come find you. And
7 is a solid movie. There's no way it's better than Pitch Perfect 2. There's no way.
I think
No
it
way.
is.
No way
I
that
think-
could
I
happen.
think it is.
It doesn't deliver
I think
anything
it is.
but action. It does not. There's no plot. Why even give him a name? We don't even need to call him. Give him a name. And if he spends, he doesn't even tell them his name till the very end of it. He doesn't even tell Charlize Theron's name. So it took us 2 hours for him to tell the other main star his name. We witnessed this.
You witnessed?
I witnessed it, and I was not impressed. I would not give him I would not give him a recommendation to Valhalla based off his performance.
He's not dead.
But you said that they witnessed. I'm supposed to be alive. I'm supposed to witness him.
Yeah, but you do something. You ask for a witness when you're getting ready to do that final.
I'm saying
act.
whenever he dies, I would not witness. I would. You still can't explain that to me.
What?
I don't understand how if I witness someone's dead and I don't die, how am I going to vouch for him in Valhalla?
If you not Valhalla, you witness in
But
order
why
to
do you
tell
care about
the
here?
group.
But everyone's doing it, so there's like you're the guy for the day, and then the next day.
Depends on the act. Like, oh, you killed 2 people. I witnessed him kill 2 people on his final breath. Oh, hey, he took out a whole war machine.
It's the middle fight. Like I'm not witnessing you fighting when I'm fighting too.
True.
Like shouting witness. Like we're all fighting right now.
I would be the worst witness right now. Tell you the truth, I got things to do. I ain't got time to watch you kill yourself.
That's what I'm saying. It's like I don't know why I'm not a storyteller.
You should be.
And especially if I did, what if I did well in the fight? I'm not gonna talk about you who died. I'm like I
That's a
dominated.
great-
I'm still alive.
It's great.
I mean, I don't get hung up on the plot. But other than that, it's a good movie. I'd go see it. But I definitely wouldn't say it's a classic by any means. People seem to be liking it a lot.
All throughout the whole movie, man. Go
Yeah,
see it,
yeah, but
enjoy
definitely.
it. Let me know. 8 or higher.
Definitely wouldn't go that far. But as
8
always,
or higher.
subscribe to the channel. Let us know how you thought about it.